What is up, everybody? I didn't have the mic unmuted until people showed up, but now people are showing up, so we muted the mic. Yay! Get the flippy drive on your GameCube. Is that that's the one that puts an SD card slot on it or something? I think I saw that mod once. That's pretty cool. I got an old GameCube laying around. It's totally stock though. I mean, I've thought about, making it cool with mods and stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, actually, I have two functioning Nintendo Wiis in this household. Well, let me add an addendum. I have two working Wiis and a Wii U. So I don't really need a modded GameCube. But, you know what I've always wanted? One of those Panasonic Q models, the one that had the DVD player built in. That's cool. What if you could mod those? What the modded Panasonic Q go for? You remember me from my McDonald's video? My McDonald's video. Burger King video? You mean... Did I do a McDonald's video? Bingus, what's up? I misread that as Bringus, and I was like, oh my god, Bringus Studios is here. Retro Dakota, what up? We gonna lose this red match at tongue-tied. We gonna lose this match at Rainmaker, probably. Get over here, you. No, you don't. Isn't it cool to think, though? Sorry, I was drinking soda. Mountain Dew Voltage, because of course. Isn't it cool how far modding has come with the GameCube? Like, it used to be a big deal just to get it to play DVD discs because, the drive is physically too small. So that's an achievement in itself to get it to be able to read any kind of disc because you have to physically modify it. That's the biggest obstacle. And then here's this flippy drive thing. So just put a micro SD card in. That's it. Just put some ISOs on there. There you go. Mario Party 6.iso. That's all you need. That's all you need. Mario Party 6.iso and grab a microphone. I remember when I thought I was sitting on like gold for a second because I had a GameCube microphone. No, they go for like $10. They're not rare at all. It's funny, barely any GameCube games used it, but the accessory itself is not rare. Like, almost nobody used the component cables, and they're rare. Now the modes are going to change. I wanted it to stay Rainmaker. I like Rainmaker. Alright. I already tweeted, we're live, tell your dad. I put down Blue Sky too. Here. Live. Tell your dad. Tell your dad I'm live, and then, you can say, I'm proud of you, son. Now we're a family again. Deep reference, anyone who got that. I'll give another hint. Corrupted Cores, that's the only hint. I don't like Bluefin Depot. Go-to GameCube games? Melee, Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, Pokemon Channel. No, I'm kidding. I have a copy of Pokemon Channel. I got it for Christmas the year it was new. I remember thinking, the hell's this? Alright, what do I want to do? I just stink at equipping good setups for Bluefin Depot. Nah, well, in retrospect, yes, I think the GameCube would have been more successful if it had DVD support because that's what made the PS2 so successful. Tripping over my own words. What do I want? Do I want a sprinkler? Do I want a sprinkler? Oh, you want to see something crazy? I'm not going to do it on stream because I don't want to jeopardize myself, but okay. anyone familiar with Splatoon? This is the shell out machine. There's a Splatoon streamer called that SRB2 dude, and he streams on Twitch. No. Well, he does stream on Twitch, but I think he also dual casts on TikTok as well. Anyway, it was TikTok that banned him because he showed himself using the shell out machine here, where you pay coins and you get a random thing. They banned him for gambling. So, like, should I even use this? I'm afraid to use this. Here, you know what? Hold on. I got an idea. We're gonna do the censored version. Ready? Um, what's up, guys? You're joining us here on live stream to watch us play the shell out machine. Here we go. Oh wait, it didn't work. It didn't work. Hold on. Why you no work? Oh, is that why? Hold on. There we go. All right, guys, let's try out the shell out machine. Wow, look at that thing we got. That sure was neat. Anyway, back to the game. There's the censored version. There's a sequel to Hong Kong 97. That's amazing. Hey, it's crazy times, man. If I don't want to get flagged for gambling, it's the craziest things. I could get going on the crazy things that people do and somehow still get back in. Anybody hear that streamer Lakari? If you don't know who he is, well, I'll tell you in a second. What do I do? What about when in doubt, Aerospray? You know. Peekaboo, what up? Okay, yeah. So Lakari, he was a Twitch streamer, and while he was streaming, he had Notepad open, and the Notepad file that was open had a link to some corn, and the corn had questionable material when it comes to how old on the corn, if you get my drift. So, yeah, he was banned from Twitch, and he told his Twitter that he was going to go on a hiatus while he helped himself, whatever. He came back 6 months later. He was unbanned from Twitch. Now he's streaming again like nothing happened. Um, yeah. No, the corn was not ready for picking yet. It wouldn't have made good consumer corn, no. It was very more adjectives. I can't adjective. Anyway, I'm gonna ninja squid this. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do drop roll. All right, let's see all the wins come in. I know what hola todos means. It's hey everyone. Or like hey all. Hey all, Spanish here. I like Scott's newest videos, how he puts the hey all Scott here at like the end of the video. Look, I think if I remember my Spanish, I think the word everyone is something different. It's not todos. Oh yeah, Nights Freak. So there was a Twitch streamer by the name of Lakari, Lacari. So he had Notepad open while he was streaming, and it was showing his desktop, and it was showing Notepad, and he had a Notepad file open, and the Notepad file he had open was a link. It was a link to corn, unripened canned corn, and people went to the link and saw that, wow, there's a lot of corn here, and it's not very friendly. So he went on a hiatus saying he was helping himself, and then he got unbanned from Twitch, and now he's streaming again like nothing happened, which is like, how do you even do that? Straight-faced. I've definitely gone on this rant more than once before on my streams, but like, is it so hard to not be gross? I didn't know being, I didn't understand. Yeah, I didn't know that not being gross was so difficult. Like, so I watch a lot of those. Look, guys, one of my guilty pleasures is I watch those videos where people catch the unripened corn watchers of the internet and like confront them and get them arrested and stuff. I love those videos, especially when they get like put away for a long time. But there's so many people like that out in the world. It's crazy. Like people you don't suspect. Oh, Night Freak, yeah, illegal corn. Unripened, uh, not old. In fact, the opposite of old, if you may. I like using the word corn because it's such a safe alternative, and like everybody knows what you're still talking about. Oh, corn. You got Booyah Bomb. New YouTube rule starting tomorrow. You can no longer say corn like it's a vegetable. Did you guys know, like, in those chats, it's, what is it? It's an emoji. We use the pizza emoji. Cheese pizza. What's the abbreviation for cheese pizza? What shares the same abbreviation as cheese pizza? Yeah, so the corn hunters, they use that emoji to signal what it is they're looking for. You when they get confronted, they'll ask like, "Oh, you're using the pizza emoji here in the chat." Chris Hansen, or here in the chat. Oh, I gotta catch up on the chat. It got busy. Oh yeah, Game Princess console coming soon. It is true though. Where is the Game Princess after all this? Corn is an OG internet term. That's funny. Hey, I miss the OG internet. If I ever find out someone like Scott the Woz is a corn hunter, can you imagine how the internet would blow up if Scott the Woz of all people? But you know, let me tell you guys about the internet of yesteryear. Okay, hold on. Let me just get the proper graphic up. There we go. All right, so I'm at Abe Simpson, y'all, right now. It's time for me to sound old. So let's talk about the internet of the '90s, okay? Like, it's crazy how much of my audience probably wasn't even born in the 1990s. My niece and nephew call it the 1900s because they weren't born yet. um, I even trolled them. I had them thinking I was born without electricity because they think I'm so old. But anywho, the internet used to be a conscious decision. Like, you hopped on your computer, you made the effort to open up America Online, dial into an access number, see if the access number was even, if it had free lines available. It could have been busy. Like, if all the trunk lines for it were taken, then you had to dial another access number. And then if you had to dial even more access numbers to find a blank spot for yourself, then you might have a slower connection as a result because you're dialing like another area code or something. Your internet usage was tracked by the minutes. No matter what you were doing, if you were just sitting there with a web page open and the web page wasn't loading anything, well, you were still on the internet, so it still counted. So yeah, internet wasn't measured in data amounts; it was measured in time. And once you were done with the internet, you signed off of it, and then no one bothered you because you weren't on the internet anymore. If they wanted to get a hold of you, they called your home phone, and you know that's if you were home even. And if you weren't home, oh well, they'll just get back to you when you're home. Was it ever that important? No, back then it wasn't. Now it's like an emergency if you don't have your cell phone on you, and I'm guilty of that. But yeah, If back then, oh, you don't have my phone. I don't have my phone. I'll just reach out to them later. But no big deal. And if someone picked up the kitchen phone while you're on the internet, and the internet got knocked out, because the phone line internet relied on acoustics, it relied on the sound being transmitted over the phone line. So if someone picked up the phone in another room, it was introducing noise, and that noise broke your connection. You hear the little AOL guy go, "Goodbye," even though you didn't click sign off. That's how you know you got kicked off. I'll take... Yeah, I think that's all the good ranting I got for now, but if I think of any more good rants, Abe Simpson's coming back. That's how we do it. Like, I remember Y2K, you guys. I was in 5th grade. Well, we lose this match. Eventually you stop trying in Splatoon. Oh, someone... Who was saying... Oh, not available was saying, yeah, I know how the Splatoon community is. Yeah, I know. Trust me. Rule 34 applies to everything. Bot discuss. A TMNT pizzeria. Interesting. I'm surprised it took them that long to even open one. Did you know Ask Jeeves recently shut down? Like within the last month? Like they were still going this whole time, but they finally shut down. There, sorry to drop that bombshell on you, if you didn't know. The last time the internet was united was the month Pokemon Go came out. Yes. I remember the job I was working at the time. I was, I'll say I was in a call center, because I was. I just want to say where. But, yeah, Pokemon Go just came out. And, I mean, everybody had the app. Just, everybody had it at the job. Everybody was walking around the building. People would be like, oh, there's a Goldeen by the vending machine. Guys, I'm not... You guys are going to think I'm making this up, but I swear I'm not making this up. I caught a Dragonite sitting at my desk. I was literally sitting at my cubicle or whatever, and I caught a Dragonite. I didn't even have to do anything. I will never release him because he is my baby. Netscape communicator, oh my god. Tweeting their man. I remember a tutorial from macOS 7.5, and to this day I still haven't found it. I think it was built into the operating system, but I've played around with virtual machines that are like clean installs of 7.5 and 7.5.3 and 7.5.5, and none of them have the tutorial that I remember from my childhood, so I don't know where it is. You're working in a call center right now. I'm so sorry. Matthew Dixon, is that how that copy of Madden 08 eventually disappeared? Because I remember that copy of Madden 08, and why would somebody try so hard to get it? It was in there until like 2012. Nobody wanted that copy of Madden 08 for the PS2. No video games lose value quicker than sports games, because they just change every year. The only reason anyone cares about a specific sport game of any sport year is maybe because it has an exclusive mode to that year's game, or maybe that one has like a funny glitch or something, or like a funny error. Like, oh, it lists so-and-so on Team Boodaboo, but they're supposed to be on Team PP. That's funny. They made a typo. Do you think they had to pay penalties if they made goof-ups like that? Like, wouldn't that screw up licensing deal or something because you didn't name everybody properly? It's like getting a sponsorship from Chips Ahoy and doing a commercial, being like, buy Chips Ahoot, they're delicious. when in doubt, Aerospray to hell and back. Oh god, that's a suction bomb. Oh yeah. Booyah! Oh god. Oh, JSR phones, it's Infinite Mac that I was actually thinking of. I've tried their different VMs and they don't have the tutorial that I remember, so I don't know where it went. I know I didn't imagine it, but I don't remember exactly. I remember when downloading Real Player was a requirement because some files can only be played with Real Player. Those were AVI and, of course, Real Media files, but there weren't many of those. You mostly downloaded Real Player for AVI, and then you downloaded QuickTime for MOV files, and, of course, Windows Movie Maker handled WMV. And then VLC Media Player happened, and we never had to do any of that stupid stuff ever again. I thought a Famiclone video would kind of be like a throwback. Sometimes, I will admit, it gets a little tricky to do a Famiclone because there's only so much you can say about a Famiclone that hasn't already been said, you know? It's not that I don't like doing them, it's just I don't want them to ever sound stale or repetitive. Like, I don't want them to ever come across to anybody as stale or repetitive, because then it's like, uh-oh. My videos, they suck. We're not winning this match. We're not winning this match. Oh, we're not, we're not winning this match. God, it's one of those matches where you feel like you always got somebody targeting you. Like, I don't know what it is, but, you know what? Give up time initiated. Here we go. I will not booyah back your booyah bomb. I know defeat when I see it. Hey, it's aggro. Yeah, I'm sorry you lost your Pokemon Pikachu as a kid. I don't know where mine went. Um, but yeah, I know I have my Pokemon Pikachu 2 somewhere. It's in a drawer in the attic. I know that. In terms of the exact drawer, I don't know. And I do have cell batteries for it, so I could fire it up. I ain't going up there to look for it, though. That is funny, pirating their own content just to populate a disc. KM Player. I never heard of that one. Tweeted towards the attic, part 1 of 3 making happen. Oh god, first I gotta get all the empty cardboard boxes out from up there, because I want those shown in the video, because those have my address. Hmm. Man, I hate Bluefin Depot. That's my main hiccup with this. You know what? Bluefin Depot is the kind of map where we need some squid beacons. So I think, question is who? Or is it whom? But yeah, anyway, I like the gold and silver Pokemon Pikachu because it had the infrared port on the top, so you could do the mystery gift with your copy of Gold, Silver, Crystal on your Game Boy Color, of course. Um, See, I would do the mystery gift with myself because I didn't know anyone else who had Gold or Silver or even Crystal. Um, Actually, no, my neighbors had Pokemon Crystal, but they played it on a Game Boy Advance, and that doesn't have an infrared port, so no mystery gift. Part 3, he just continues reading Circuit City ad. Sorry, I don't like when I fall behind on the chat, so I'm just reading the chat. No, the shoebox full of Pokemon cards is sadly gone. Regrettably gone, I would say. Because, the fact that they have skyrocketed in value. Like, oh, God, you guys, I was in a youth game store the other day, and they had some Pokemon cards for sale. Oh, my God, seeing all the first generation cards I had for sale for, like, starting at $50 to $100. Like, a holographic Vaporeon. Like, I know I had one of those. Oh, man. And that seemed like such a common card back in the day. Like, yeah, holographic Vaporeon looks cool, but that's all it is, just a holographic Vaporeon. It's not like Charizard or something. Really struggling with what we should bring to the fight. I don't know with the blaster. I do like using the blaster. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna... Come back. I don't care about my special ability. That. I wish I still had my War Turtle card. I probably threw him out. I liked playing the Pokemon card game. I kind of wish I had cards just so I could play the game. And, like, I know you can play the card game on the app, but it's not the same. Smelling the cards, feeling the cards, putting down your prize cards. Setting up your bench Pokemon, getting them ready to go with their energy cards. It's fun. Helping me finish out a video. Home stretch with adding Victorious. Nice. Alright, chill with the soda, dude. I'm drinking my soda too fast. And I'm getting the sugar jitters. We got the sugar jitters. What do we want? Oh, fart. You know what we need? I know what I want to do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No, I don't have that. I was looking for run speed up and ink recovery, or ink saver up. Main saver up. That's what I meant. The one where you use less ink in it. I am currently having a Mountain Dew Voltage. I wanted to replay the Pokemon trading card game on here, on the Nintendo Switch app, but I was using Rewind to manipulate luck for, like, coin flips and stuff. And no matter how much I tried to manipulate the luck, like, no matter how much I rewound, the coin flips ended up being the same every time. I'm like, how is this RNG generator working? Because the outcome is the same every time. So that kind of bugged me. Look, I have an original copy of the game. Sadly, I don't have the myth that came with it anymore because I don't have my cards, but I have an original copy of the game and I've beaten it, so I can use Rewind. Meh. I'll use Rewind if I want to. And if you say I can't, well, that's fine. I'm just going to tell my mom. I will. I'm going to say you guys didn't let me do it. I'm going to be like, Mom, they wouldn't let me. And she's going to be like, well, you have to. Then you guys are going to feel silly. So. There we go. We're tricked out, and we got super jump beacons with extra high speed set to them. Boop. The weird blood drink product. Oh my god, yes I do. That actually tasted pretty good though. The RNG on that game is notoriously wacky. Dude, no matter how many times, I'm telling you, no matter how many times I rewound the game, the coin flip was always the same. I would rewind like a full minute back, like multiple turns in the past. And the coin flip always came out the same. I don't understand why or how. I might disappoint some people with this, but Baja Blast, I hate it. I don't understand Baja Blast's big deal. Like, when it finally came to store shelves, I finally tried it because I don't go to Taco Bell. And I didn't think it was that great. I shouldn't say I hate it, but I don't see what the big deal is. In fact, it's definitely not the Mountain Dew flavor I want to go back to regularly. And I've tried every Baja variation that's came out since then. Every single one has been a letdown. I've tried them. Baja this, Baja that, Baja fart. This doesn't work for me. And I love Mountain Dew. Alright guys, use my squid beacons. They're good for you. You have lots of friends. Oh, I gotta put beacons here. Yoink. I'm gonna put a little beacon. Oh, we're gonna sneak up on this little fella right here. Here we go. Nah. Oh, he used my beacon. See, guys, my beacon's rule. Put a beacon. Ink, ink, no! You fart. What's an insult to inklings and octolings? Like, would it be like calling someone a vertebrae lover? That's not what a vertebrae lover would say. At least people are using my beacons. Oh god. That reef slider totally threw me off. Oh yeah, I've seen how they've rebranded to American Dew. It's literally the exact same product, just with a new name. I like the print media that shows the bicentennials a half. Like, well, it lists the years, like USA 1776 to 2026. That makes it look like we died. Who designed it? When you list off the years like that, it looks like an obituary. Here lies America. Born a hero, died a legend. Oh, there's somebody up there, you little fart. No. Yeah. Yeah. I see. You know I saw you. You stay. Get. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. That was good. That was dang good. Oh yeah. You got the dang old lead there, you know? Dang old lead. Oh god. I saw that reef slider coming, I'm like, uh-oh. Baja Fart, Baja Famiclone. I have not watched Trailer Park Boys, no. Is that what the thing is called on my head? Because I don't know, I've never actually watched Dragon Ball Z. Wait, I forgot. I just released a new video. That means I have to sound like a YouTuber. By the way, guys, have you liked the newest upload? And by that I mean clicking the like button. Really helps us out in the algorithm. Make sure to drop a comment. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to click the bell for notifications. Make sure you hype this video. Make sure you share it with your friends. Make sure you pet your dog. Like, as much as saying those things might help my videos, I can't. I just tell myself, like, if someone wants to like the video, they'll like it. That's just how it be. I'm putting a dang old beacon up here, because I want to. Oh god. Somebody knows I'm here. That's okay, we have Crab Tank. Oh god. That's okay, we have Crab Tank. Ha, scared me though. Oh my god, with the suction bombs. Do all of you have suction bombs or something? Feels like a solid maybe. Use my beacons, boys. Boys, use my beacons. And together, we'll defeat the evil Boo. Hey, Booyah Bomb. We don't want you here. Oh god. You just pinged me with a picture of Scat. Okay. Use the beacons, you dope. Use the beacons, you bacon. Use the bacon, you Kevin. I'm just putting beacons. Use beacons. Consume beacons. No. I shouldn't have tried crab tanking out in the open. Not a good idea. Oh yeah, I definitely remember someone was saying when YouTube had a star system. Yeah, totally. And Google Video. I genuinely remember that very brief period of time when you were looking for a video, you'd have to check both YouTube and Google Video because it could be on one or the other. I remember back in the day, Ashton's would upload his longer videos to Google Video, the ones that went past 10 minutes. You know, just because he was allowed to on there. YouTube had the time limit. Oh, God. How about all of us YouTubers just open up our videos now with something that doesn't make sense? Like, Wham-a-lamma cheese fries. And just like Scott the Woz, I'll get a compilation video made where every single time I said, Wham-a-lamma cheese fries. I'm crab tanking it, no one in particular, except you who's behind. Oh god. It almost pushed me off. Need control. You feel game stronger. Beacons, come get your beacons. Bacons, come get your bacons. Stop it with the suction bombs, please. Oh, these crispy crab apples. Jiminy Jenkins. Got a time penalty we have to push through. Ooh. My beacons. Oh, hi, Maggie. Shout out to Maggie. Come on. Oh my. Hello. Okay. Use my beacons. And we win. 2-man 7, tweeter 8. I can get behind that. I don't know about streaming a bootleg because, see, again, my problem with Famiclones in general is sometimes they just feel like they're one and the same, like almost like they blend together too much. It's like, yep, there's that ripoff game again. Yep, there's that ripoff game again. IDK. Oh, Night Freak, I just saw the picture of your headset thingy. Yeah, that's basically what I got. I think it kind of looks like the headset the Angry Video Game Nerd reviewed that Konami made. The one, it goes over, you fire bullets in the games by just yelling fire into the microphone. If I had a nickel for every time, I'd have 10 cents.
Oh, look, you're on the same team as Sunflower.
Oh, good, we're screwed.
Your teammate's gonna get too close to you, and that's it. Game over.
This is actually a good map for beacons too, so I'm glad I have those. There. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Like 4 things happened. Thank goodness for beacons. No. I don't want your auto bombs. Oh, that was 2 of them. Whoa. 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 Let there be snow.
That kind of weather keeps people together so friendships can grow.
Technically off key, but you got the lyrics right. I heard the Tourette's guy died, but then I also heard he didn't die. So I don't even know. But the Tourette's guy is a hero, and he should be revered as such. Update. No one gives a about Bigfoot. Don't talk about Total. Reverend Burns, the Twinkie guy. I do not know who that is. I've been on the internet way too long to know some weird people. Okay, Schwizzly. Schwizzly sounds like something out of Rick and Morty. Which I think that's cringe these days to say something is from Rick and Morty. I know season 9 is playing right now, but I haven't even watched it because I don't think it's streaming on anything. I think season 8 they streamed the episodes like the day after that they aired on TV, but for season 9, it's like, nope. I think we're gonna have to wait for the whole season to air. And it'll be like, available for streaming next Christmas. It's like, God, I hate streaming so much. I don't know. Rick and Morty's recent episodes have really been forgetful. Like, you watch them once and it's like, alright. But there's one episode I went back to a few times. It was the season finale for season 7, where they went in the hole. Was it in a Denny's or an IHOP? I can't remember. I think it was the bathroom in a Denny's, and it had the hole, and it was like, you conquer your greatest fear.
By the way, Sploosh is correct. It is streaming on HBO Max and Hulu. Season 9.
Oh. I could have sworn when I checked it wasn't streaming on there. And I have HBO Max, so maybe I'll check
And
that out then.
I have Hulu.
Ah, cool. Yeah, so I have content to watch.
Yep, so if you can't get on the one, you can get it on the other.
We don't have to resort to Yahar Fiddle-Dee-Dee, do what you want, because the pirate is free. Do what you want, because the pirate is free. You are a pirate.
It premiered May 24th. So you have some catching up to do.
I know it started recently. But I'm trying to remember how that season episode ended.
Excuse me.
It was basically we were japed. Okay, so the way the hole worked is you go in and face your greatest fear, and only once you conquer your greatest fear do you get to come out of the hole. And then you get to take your photo for the souvenir wall, and there you go. It's like a souvenir wall. Like, I survived the wall. Or the hole, sorry. I think Morty's greatest fear, because he jumped in the hole because he couldn't resist. His greatest fear was that Rick would never say he was important to him or something like that. But it was a jape, because as the viewer, you thought you were outside the hole for so long, but then it turns out you were in it still, and yeah, it's a great episode. I highly recommend it. As for the voice actor change, I can't even hear the difference, honestly. I think it sounds the same as Justin Roiland did. I wonder what he's up to these days. You guys think Justin Roiland did anything sketchy or nah? I'm honestly, I can't tell anymore. Like, did he do the cheese pizza or did he not do the cheese pizza? Uh-oh, thanks, strike. That's just the one, apparently. Hey. If anyone's got a crab tank here, it's me. Oh my fiddle-dee-dee. Oh, Long Johnson. That's an old internet video. Oh, Long John. You know the video?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what I'm referencing. We need a professional to translate that video, because clearly that cat was trying to tell us something. You guys see the video of that cat that was actually singing? Like the one that went, the one that went, I go meow, I go meow.
Meow.
Like, he actually said those words. Like, I don't even know how else to tell you this, you guys. He said those words.
Yeah, he goes meow.
Like, he literally said the words, I go meow. I go meow. And then once that went viral, the internet found out the backstory of the cat, because of course they did, because that's what the internet does. And it turned out it was an elder cat that recently passed away. So we could not hear any more of any more fabulous riffs that that cat may have been able to flip to us. But she did give us a hell of a single. Yeah, I saw that they're relisting the Cloud Kingdom Hearts. That's gotta be a gut punch for anyone that bought into that. No cheese pizza, just bad stuff. Okay. Any reality TV shows? Not really, because the problem with reality TV shows, the whole time in the background, my brain is going, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. Like, even shows that I thought were real, like if anyone remembers Kenny versus Spenny, there were some episodes of that were fake. I've found out in recent years, so it's like I don't even know who to believe anymore. Like, what is real anymore? Where's little cat when you need him? He's up in the attic, actually. I know exactly where he is.
Getting sweaty.
Yeah, no, it's actually fine up there today. No, little cat goes on Tomodachi Life and commits tax fraud.
The
Cat meowing hello to an Amazon delivery. I think I saw that one. Just any show that tries to sell itself on being real, no matter what, I just imagine a producer or somebody just right out of frame of the camera telling them everything to do. And it just takes away from the immersion for me. What am I doing? I got place beacons. Place your bacons. And then turn into a crab. Someone's hiding over there. Crab Tank could be decent at turfing. That's Snake Storm. Retreat. Hold on. For a split, it was one of those moments where for a split second I thought I had a different sub weapon than I did. So I almost went in to throw a splat bomb, and I'm like, I don't have any splat bombs. And I quickly retreated back. Oh man, Aggro, you watch Kenny vs. Spenny too? I've been watching that show since it premiered on Comedy Central in the US like 15 years ago. And that's when I found out like it had a whole Canadian run, and it's from Canada, and there were way more episodes that we missed. And yeah, there's a guy on YouTube, I forget his name, but oh, it's called Kenny vs. Spenny Analysis. And he breaks down certain episodes, and I mean, this guy deep dives into any detail he possibly can. Like the episode "Who Could Kiss More Women," like he showed how that was fake. He showed like there was no way some of the episodes just could have happened, and he had valid evidence for him. Like, yeah, I think he's telling the truth. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a little disheartening because I thought that was like any reality TV that I had heard of or come across in my life. And in my back pocket, I always thought like, well, at least there was a show called Kenny vs. Spenny, a real show with two real guys just going at it, you know? And yeah, it turns out some of the episodes were fake. Oh, okay, Agra, I got an example for you off the top of my head. In the episode Who Could Wear a Gorilla Suit the Longest, in the episode, like in the final cut of the episode, there is a scene. Okay, it's the scene where Kenny's mom comes in. She's dressed in the gorilla costume, and she comes to like antagonize Spenny. And the whole bit is like, Spenny was supposed to think it was Kenny in the costume, but no, it was Kenny's mom in the costume. So it's like, oh my god, you attacked my mom. But in the chaos, there's one brief scene where the camera zoomed out, and you see Kenny sitting at the side of the frame, like out of shot. And he's not in his gorilla costume. Well, he's in the gorilla costume, but he took the mask off, so he's just sitting without the head on. So he lost the competition, right? Because he took the mask off. But like clearly cheating, clearly manipulating the competition, manipulating the show, the plot, and it killed it for me. I was disappointed. Like, was I as a grown man disappointed by a show that has an episode called "Who Can Produce a Better Fart"? Yeah, I'm disheartened to know that that wasn't a real reality TV show. Viva La Bam. I remember hearing about that back in the day, but I never watched it. I wonder if that was real. I think my cousins watched that. Did he finally get clean this time? Like he had a crash out a few years ago involving his kid's custody, like at a public restaurant. He had a public crash out there, and I don't know. Is he doing all right? Question is Bam gonna be in the next Jackass movie that's coming out in a few weeks? There was one skit in the last Jackass movie that Bam was actually in. You can see him in the skit. I forget which one it is, but he's not credited in the credits of the movie because that was the only skit they filmed with him because he was very hard to work with because he was having his addiction issues. He's been sober for almost 2 years. Oh, that's awesome. He still skates? Wow. He's not in the next Jackass. Okay. You ever see Nathan For You? Always hope most of that is real. That does not ring a bell, unfortunately. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You guys were talking about cons. I got that voicemail somewhere where the guy who voiced Courage the Cowardly Dog, he left me a voicemail because my sister met him at a con and he called. Um, Marty Grabstein, that's him. Yeah, I got a voicemail from Marty Grabstein. Um, when is Tweeterman making con appearances? I show tech. What up? I think somebody saved it in your Discord. Hold on. Let me see if it's in my documents. I don't think it is, though. Mm. Please sign my Zebo. Oh my god, if I had a Zebo console. Man, I wonder if I have. Where'd that voicemail be? You know when you get something on your mind and it bugs you? Um. Oh god. No, I don't. Hold on. Let me check my OneDrive. OneDrive, do you hold the secrets of which we seek? That. Files. Nice Freak, did you just do the thing? Oh my god, you rule, dude. Night Freak getting with the clutch. Okay. Okay. Again, thank you to Night Freak for finding the voicemail for us. So, for those of you who haven't heard, here's the voicemail I got from Marty Grabstein. Hold on.
Ian, this is Marty Grabstein. I think you should probably know my name because of the voice of Courage the Cowardly Dog. Just in case you didn't believe me, just listen to this voice. Do you know anybody who talks like this? So I just wanted to say hello to you. And even though I can't talk to you in person, I feel that this message will go a long way. And this is really a good lady for making sure you've got this connection. All right, man. Have a good day, man. Take care. Bye-bye.
Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, keeping that forever. BRB saving forever. Sorry if that's old news if anyone's heard that before, but I think it's been a while since I played that on stream, so I'm like, let me, for those that haven't heard it yet. Yeah, I was actually hoping to meet him that day, but they were really far away from where I was, and I wasn't feeling up to it. I couldn't do the drive. But I'll cherish that voicemail forever. Speaking of like cherished memories, I've told this story before, but I also did successfully save all the pictures on my Game Boy camera. I have digital copies of them, not just like where I took a picture of my Game Boy screen. No, 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 no. I have a flash card for my N64, and someone makes Homebrew, where you can use a transfer pack in your controller to extract the SRAM from any Game Boy cartridge you put in it, and it will save the SRAM file to an SD card, to a file on the SD card in your flash drive. So I did that for the Game Boy camera. It generated an SRAM file, and then I put the SRAM file in an emulator, emulated the Game Boy camera, and then took a screenshot of every one of the photos in the album. So I have a digital copy. So why'd I go on that tangent? Well, I've been thinking about how obviously the battery in that cart's going to die soon. It's still the original battery, and last I checked, a month ago, I think, I checked, the battery's still working. So what I plan on doing at some point for a little project, not for a video, because otherwise I won't be able to focus, I'll probably screw something up. But for a project just for myself, I want to try changing the battery while the game is on, therefore retaining all my save data. So I have a Game Boy Advance SP, I could put it in there, and I think I could easily have the game, safely in the cartridge slot and running while I'm desoldering and resoldering the new battery on it, because I got the battery. You have to get a cell battery with the terminals welded on already, the positive and minus, the little metal tabs. So I got one of those already. Now I just need to commit and do it. Oh, Mom lost the loot. How about that? Oh god. Oh my, someone's got a decapitator. You gotta watch out for those crazy decapitator people. I was thinking of that voicemail in my head, the way Marty switches his voice over. Do you know anyone that talks like this? Oh man. I wonder if I was watching Courage the Cowardly Dog when I won my Cyberco from the Cartoon Friday sweepstakes. I wonder what was playing on Cartoon Friday that night. Well, I know the time frame it was, so it should have been like Ed, Edd n Eddy, Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Lab, definitely. Probably some Courage. Maybe some Cow and Chicken. I don't know. Around that time, Cow and Chicken was kind of being phased out. That was like one of the early Cartoon Network shows. That was kind of before my time watching Cartoon Network. Like when I saw Count Chicken Come On, I knew it was like one of their older cartoons. I know from that. I think from that generated I Am Weasel, and nobody cared. Hey, someone's got beacons on the other team too. That copied my idea. Like a big idea copying guy. Think there's something so hot, huh? Oh god. I'm in the corner. Beacon. Beacon. Ooh, 2 wave breakers. Ah, I saw the decavitator coming towards me. I'm like, uh-oh. Oh yeah, I'm catching up on the chat now. I definitely had sentimental pictures on my Game Boy camera. That's why I was like, oh god, I really hope I get this backed up before the battery dies. And I did. I'm very happy about it. See, doing it live is... Nah, we're gonna lose. Doing a repair live is tricky too, because like I gotta make sure I have the lighting right. I gotta make sure the white balance is good. And I don't know, if I have to have my hand a certain way that also blocks the shot, it's like, well, can't have that. I see. Sammy just had his dinner, so he would like cuddles. Huh. Today I learned there's a game on those plug and plays that shouldn't be because it's kind of open source in a way. Oh, Kablam. I remember Kablam a lot. Yeah, I definitely did both networks as a kid. Now we're getting to like Agro's territory of classic shows. Yeah, Fairly Odd Parents was good. Jimmy Neutron was good. I didn't watch Jimmy Neutron until after the movie. Like, I saw the show first, and then I saw the movie. I see. I'm a little older than you, young tykes. So I also grew up on shows like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and Eureka's Castle. I bet none of you here remember Eureka's Castle. I think that's before everybody's time here in this chat. Jimmy Timmy Power Hours were legit pretty good, actually. I didn't so much mind Jimmy in Timmy's World, like seeing Jimmy as a cartoon, but seeing Timmy in 3D in Jimmy's World was a little off-putting. But that's like, I don't blame that. That's really hard to make a 2D character 3-dimensional. It's like every time they come out with a 3D render of like a Simpsons character, like Bart, it always looks like creepypasta because Bart's not supposed to be 3D. Yoink. Bacon. 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 Someone's using Super Chump. I forgot the name of it. Oh god, I'm out of ink. Eureka's Castle. Yeah, I'm old. So guys, I remember Gullah Gullah Island. I remember Allegra's Window. This is all before OG Blue's Clues, by the way. I didn't watch OG Blue's Clues. I was like 10 years old by the time I wasn't gonna be a 10-year-old watching Blue's Clues. You young whippersnappers, what do you know? At my grandparents' house, obviously we were using VHS tapes, as was the style at the time. But we had to use an external VHS rewinder, because if we didn't, the VCR had a tendency to eat the tape if you used the built-in rewind function. At least that's what Grandma and Grandpa said, but was I gonna be the one to attempt to rewind a tape and see if it eats it or not? No, because I'm not gonna get in trouble. So I just used the rewinder. I didn't. It was the rewinder thing was kind of cool. It rewound really quick. And while it was rewinding, you could see the reel spinning. It was cool. PB&J Otter, I know what that is, but I did not watch it. But I'm familiar with that. Yeah, wasn't that cool how the Nickelodeon VHS tapes were always orange? If it was so easy for like Nickelodeon to make orange tapes, what was stopping people from making all kinds of colored tapes? Like, why did we always just default to black tapes? Actually, no. As a kid, we had some Barney VHS tapes, and they were white. So we had white Barney VHS tapes, orange Nickelodeon tapes, and the rest were black. Super exciting. Oh yeah, the show Dinosaurs. Anybody remember that show? I'm the baby, gotta love me. And then the last episode where the Ice Age happened, and basically it was hinted at that they died. It was a weird show. Monsters Inc. VHS tape was blue. See, why didn't we see more of that? VeggieTales tapes were green. I don't watch VeggieTales, but I know the oh, Disney did some blue ones, huh? Fun fact, in case you don't know, the last Disney film to get an official VHS release was the movie Cars, and because of which it's a low print VHS and it's very expensive to come by. But there's nothing special about it. It's just Cars on VHS. Um, Someone did a review on it once. I think they showed it didn't even have any previews or promos. Just went straight into Cars the movie, and that was it. Oh yeah, I remember watching the newest episode of Pokemon on Saturday mornings. Then like at school, you would talk about the episode that you watched. That's right. Yeah, you can only get the Cars VHS through the Disney Vault program. You couldn't like go into the store and be like, "Oh, there's Cars on VHS." No. Mm-mm. Well, there's a Shrek 5 coming out. I remember when Shrek 1 was on VHS. No, you know what? Let's take that even further. I remember when Shrek was on Game Boy Advance Video. Boom. I didn't have a copy, but I knew it existed. And at the time, I just remember thinking, holy flim flam, how did they put a whole movie in there? And then they released a combo cart that had both the movie Shrek and the movie Shark Tale on one cartridge. That's insane. How'd they fit all that on there? If I remember right, uh, those ROMs for those games, those cartridges, were only recently dumped because, um, I guess the chips in those cartridges were proprietary because they needed more memory. They were a proprietary form of like flip-flopping gates of memory chips, and I don't know, but it's not that it was like encrypted, but it was just new and it was unique to Game Boy Advance video cards, so we had to like reverse engineer that kind of, and then we were able to dump them and play them in emulators. So yes, you can emulate Shrek on Game Boy Advance Video if you so desire. I frankly can't think of a better way to spend your time. Meanwhile, I've never even seen Shrek. I looked at the Shrek 5 trailer and the characters look the same to me, so I don't even realize what people are talking about. Like, I didn't even realize they changed them. I thought they looked the same. Guys, I got sad news. My soda's almost empty. The only way I can get more soda is if you guys like, comment, subscribe. No, I'm kidding. It's probably because I didn't, like, I've never watched Shrek in its entirety, but I didn't even notice that Donkey's ears were different. You know, maybe some people should be glad they're even getting a new Shrek movie, because Shrek the Third was supposed to be the last one. I do remember that. Because didn't they advertise that when that movie came out? It was like, it was going to be the last of the trilogy. It's like, oh, you gotta watch this movie, because it's how the trilogy wraps up. The trilogy is 3, and we're only going to have 3 of these. Yeah, Pepperidge Farm members. I remember when Toy Story 3 was supposed to be the last Toy Story movie. And then we got Toy Story 4, and it was kind of dumb. And now we're getting Toy Story 5. And cool, I guess. Like, I'm not really sure how to feel about it. I guess we'll have to see if it's any good. Ow. Oh, the 4th Shrek movie was advertised as the final one. My bad. But, point still kind of stands. They pushed for 1 to be the final one. And it's like, oops, psych, there's another. Yeah, I remember when they said they were done with the Saw movies. Then that Saw movie came out like 2 years ago or something. Whoa, little cat. I'd like to play a game. Yeah, that'll be the next video on my channel that goes viral. Little Cat has to solve the Jigsaw death trap! Exclamation mark! Exclamation mark! Question mark! Exclamation mark! Question mark! Exclamation mark! Emoji! 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 And then I open up the video. Hey guys, before this video gets going, if you go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and this video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Ow. I did not expect to be Inkzuka right when I spawned, and I just realized we've been playing Splatoon this whole time, and maybe it's time we play a different game. Plus, we're also on a losing streak, so maybe like we should just stop. I could torture myself with some Mario Maker. You guys want me to do that? Ooh, or we could play around with old game glitches. You guys want to play around with old game glitches? Hey, don't blow up my beacon. Bad gamer, what up? I think I've shown this one recently, but if not, I got a fun game freezing glitch you could do in Mario 3 to fool your friends. See, my worry, now that I'm monetized on YouTube again, and now that I stream on YouTube, my worry is if we play a game like What the Dub or like a Jackbox party game where people can say whatever they want, I'm worried someone might say something they shouldn't. If you catch my drift. I guess if I wanted to do this, I could stream them on Twitch, but it's really hard to tell people to tell your audience to go from one platform to another. If they're used to one platform, you tell them to go somewhere else. It's like, I don't want to go to the other, I'm already set up here. Oh, so Night Streak, you agreed with me, basically. Engage Ridley glitch. What's that? Like you put in the wrong password or something? Or like a glitch password, I mean? Guys, can we just have another moment of silence for Super Mario Brothers 35? Thank you. All right, let's fire up NES. Screw you. I hate that Donkey Kong challenge thing. I'll show you why in a second. Yay, now I can play Pac-Man NES. Good on me. Alright. Alright. Sort by title, please. Thank you. What was I gonna complain about? Oh, this DK challenge thing. You gotta go to the Switch Online app, and you gotta go here, and there's DK challenge thing. Now, I did all the classic ones. So those are all, yeah, I did all those. And then there's these Bonanza ones that are left. You have to do these insane time trial runs. I can't talk. I don't even think that's the developer playthrough. The developer playthrough I saw. Yeah, he used the elephant transformation. I switched to zebra. And you know what happens? Every time you fail the challenge, you have to reload the entire room, and it's... not worth it. Not worth it. What are we doing? Oh yeah, NES. Let's break something. For that, we're going to Mario 3. Yeah, Bonanza was an amazing game, and I did try playing through it a second time, but I couldn't get as into it the second time for some reason. I don't know why. I was a little disappointed by that Emerald Rush DLC. I finished my sody. Dropped my bottle cap. Grab my water. Alright, let me show you all how to break Super Mario Bros. 3 in 5 minutes. First of all, we gotta get to World 7. So that's gonna be a few minutes. Is it better than constantly losing in Splatoon? No, we were doing alright with Splat Zones, but once you get in a losing streak, it's like, nah. Am I doing this right? I am doing this right, okay. There's a house and a tree and a car. No one will get that reference. Don't forget to bring a towel. Oh god, I can't do Tally's voice anymore. Don't forget to bring a towel. No, you know what? No. We're using rewind today. Oh, you heard the whispering in the background? Nice. I mean, I could stream the All-Stars version, but then again, it's just... there's Mario's butt. I mean, it's just the same game with the updated graphics. IDK. Do 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 do. No, that didn't happen. All right, second warp whistle. So you heard me say I'm recording a video for YouTube? It was kind of tricky to hear, but yeah. Is the Wii version just SNES on an emulator? Yes, it is. Unfortunately, that's all it is. Alright, at World 7. And this is going to be how you freeze Mario 3. Go to the first level in World 7. Make your way up to... Alright, here's what we got to do. See this pipe pointing down right here? We need to go down this pipe. Now you're probably thinking about how do you go down the pipe because it's pointing down. You can only go up it. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to get a running start and basically wall clip into the side of the pipe and hold down while we do it to go down and up pipe. You'll understand when you see it. It takes a few tries. Gotta clip into the corner of this pipe. This pipe. This pipe. This pipe. This step takes a while. It's worth it, though. I think speedrunners can clip through walls anytime they want, without any effort at all. Meanwhile, if I want to clip through a wall, no, it takes a bunch of tries. You know who else takes a bunch of tries? Mulan. Regular show's funny. I'm just rewinding to get some of my time back, because, you know, these levels are timed. Sorry, I just catching up with the chat. Okay. Gotta clip into the right corner of this pipe. I can feel it like it's close to it. I can feel Mario kind of like sucking into it a little bit. We're really close. Hold on. Did I make a save state of this? I did, but it doesn't show us getting there. Alright. That was a spoiler if you saw it. Barnacle Head. Barnacle Head. Barnacle Head. That was close. I felt Mario like eject from the wall that time. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Oi. Oy vey. My thumb's sore from holding down left on the D-pad. Rewind. Ooh, Castle Crush on the Switch. Bleh, ending. Yeah. I wonder if I have a save state where I'm up there or not. Boom, 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 boom. Ow. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. The OGs remember the Castle Crush video. I had a lot of fun making that video. That was cool. What? I'm doing it live. Doing it live. What do I do for a day job? Well, not YouTube. It would be cool if YouTube was my full-time job, but YouTube alone don't pay the bill, especially not on my subscriber count. My subscriber count has been dormant for like a decade. I've done this glitch plenty of times. Look at the rewind, it's just Mario. Oh my god, I won't rewind anymore. Give me all my time back. Yeah, I got that time back. Yeah, you don't have to run across twice, because you don't need a full P meter to do it. You just need to be running. You don't have to be full P speed running. Thank you, Sploosh, for cheering me on. Dang. Dang thing. Dang thing. Oh, he really clipped in there. You guys tired of the Mario jumping sound yet? Or the underground music yet? How do speedrunners clip into whatever they want, anytime they want? How do they do it? I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, because I need to know. No, I know they didn't patch it. Because I know I've done this glitch recently. I don't think I did it on stream. I did it just for the ha-has. I know they didn't patch it. Hey, yeah, they didn't patch it. It's like that Tweeterman, though. Oh, it did it! You guys saw it, right? Hold on. You see that? I clipped into the side of the pipe. So now we're going down. And we're going down. Game's still running, by the way. There we go. We're starting to loop around to the bottom of the levels. Okay, so right now, the space we exist in is like a combination of an underflow of the top of the level and like a little bit of the game's RAM as well. So if I jump the wrong way or move to the wrong spot, the game will freeze. Let me show you. See? The app does not like when you do that. The app very much hates that glitch. Yes, there's a save state I made where, oh. That was a lot of glitchiness on the screen. You guys saw that? Oh. Where'd I go? Where am I going? There we go. So yeah, you touch the wrong thing and the game freezes up. So yeah, that be how you can quickly freeze Mario 3. Yeah, that was an old save state. Please tell me... Shut up with the DK challenge. Please tell me I have a save state set up for this. Guys, I have a save state where I'm already at Castle Crush. I must have done this glitch before. Yee, happy. No, wrong button. I gotta relearn the buttons. Wait. There we go. Why is nothing happening? I remember... holding down different buttons gets you different things. Hmm. Oh. I'm a sword. There's a mouse. I died. Can I do anything in that state? No. So it's like I am the boss, the giant knife boss, but I can't do anything. All I can do is fidget and move left and right really fast. All right, let's see what else we get. That was just the beginning. Ooh, we got Clubba. Clubba in the house. I can move left and right. Don't touch the walls. They don't like that. I can... Okay, so touching a wall is bad news bears. But if I just stay here, I think I eventually fall. Yep. It thinks all you can really do is move left and right. Eventually you drop down, and the moment you collide with something, that's when the game is like, uh-oh. You notice you turn into a spike ball from the K. Rool fight before the screen goes black. Does this screw up your Switch? Nah. Famous last words. Oh, that was not a glitch. That was just straight up Rambi. Okay. Well, that's no fun. We don't want no glitches. We want glitches. Oh. Oop, I didn't mean to let go of the button. I like the ones that eerily freeze with just like the slightest monkey noises, like. I'm a spider. I'm a bird. I'm a sword. I'm a spider. I'm a bird. I'm a sword. Ba-da-da-da-dum-bum-bum-bum. Let the music something something do. And I'm in the wall as a sword. Somebody help. It makes Dixie cry. Let's bring the invisible barrel up here a little bit more. See what we get to spawn up here, huh? Uh-oh. This is gonna be fun. Where am I? Whoa! What is... I want to rewind that. Hold on. It was like slowly corrupting the universe. Can I do anything? No. Also, I don't know why I heard a... Oh, because he gets crushed in there. Alright, whatever we're turning into here that's invisible, it goes through a couple of iterations and then decides no more. That's when the game breaks. Oop. Rewind. Oops. The only way this glitch can cause permanent damage to your save file is if you don't have the ability to... Let me reword that. The only way it could do permanent damage to your cartridge is if you don't have a means to reset the memory yourself. Whoa, oh my god, this is working. Oh my god, we're still going. We're still in. Can I collect the K? No. I finally died? How? Oh, I can't move anymore. Alright. So, it can glitch up your cart so bad that you get glitchy save files, and then every time the save files try to load when you bring up the file select screen, the game will crash, rendering your game completely unplayable, because you can't go to the file selection screen. But if you open up the cart, desolder the battery, and then put the battery back in, it erases all the saves, and you're fine again. But yeah, if you can't change the battery yourself, you could totally screw up your own cartridge. But here on the Switch, just reloading saves, that's fine. Oop, wrong button. Alright then. So much for that one. Let's try a little further up here. Alright, nothing. Oof. And if I break the barrel here, I seem to just keep getting this conglomeration, whatever that is. Let's try a little more. I was going to say a little more. Oh, up here. Oh, it's the one where we're stuck. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a tiny line of black pixels on the right side of the screen that's slowly coming down the screen with us as it scrolls. And I've had this glitch happen before. It will wait until that black pixel line touches some ground finally, at which point it'll finally trigger a life loss and then go back to the map screen. But yeah, we are here slowly falling as little black line. Here, you know what? If you can't see the little black line, I'll point it out to you. I'll use Abe here. Abe. Oh, the line's starting to sink a little bit more. Never mind. It's almost at the bottom of the screen on the right side. Oh, now it's making the screen scroll. Okay, I can show you guys. The bottom right corner of Abe Simpson's picture here that just came up on screen, the bottom right corner is right next to the black line of pixels. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I'll just keep doing that until I hit solid ground. Oh my god, look at the rewind. Oh my god. That's a lot of rewinding. No! Diddy! Diddy! Stop it, Diddy. Alright, don't let this dope hit. Oh, that just made his sickle glitch out. Nope, nope. It makes it glitchy and blinky. I want to try more over here. Fart. I've seen some golden Rambi glitches come from this area. Not who I was expecting. Oh wait, no. Higher up. Nope. We have that, Chief. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. I'm just putting this Rambi barrel in different places to see what sticks. Kind of cool stuff for you. I'm trying to hold down different directions on the D-pad too, because I know that influences it. I don't know if button presses influence it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Because it's like RAM manipulation or whatever. Uh-oh, we're about to freeze. We're about to freeze. It didn't freeze. Actually took us back to the map screen. Didn't totally freeze up. Okay. Can I kill the mouse? No. Whoa, that was something there for a hot second. There's a sprite that blinks for like 1 frame. Nope, that did it. Alright, let's get that Rammy barrel back. Barrel, come back. You could barrel all on me. Oh. Did I just lose 3 Kongs? 1, 2, 3. Guys, who's the 3rd Kong? Who's the 3rd invisible Kong? Hold on. 1, there's Diddy. 2, there's Dixie. 3 is question mark. I want to get like a screenshot of the glitch. There, right there. So that's the whoever the 3rd Kong is, that's it right there. What should we name him? Bomb the Kong. Oh, I still left Abe Simpson up. There we go. My bad. Okay, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Doo, 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 doo. As long as there's no mystery 3rd Kong. Oh, that's what happens when you attack Clubba. Oh, that's no fun. That's not a glitch, that's just Ramby. Nope. Wrong button. Nope. Stop it. It's too bad this is the only Ramby barrel in this level, because the Ramby barrel is what causes the most glitchiness in this glitch, but there's only the one. And you have to be near. Oh yeah, no, yeah, Ramby is in this level, sorry. That's the only reason why the barrel spawns. Because what this glitch does, right, is it takes, it basically takes the object ID from something nearby. In this case, it's the Ramby barrel. And, moves it to the place where you're holding the empty airs, which is, you know, right in front of your hands there. Like, because you're holding empty air. So the game's like, I gotta put something in Diddy's hands, so it puts a close by level up, object ID in its place instead. That's why the Ramby barrel's like, it starts off over there, because that's where it's supposed to be, is over there. But then it moves. I'm a dead bird. Yeah, I'm a dead boss bird. Because that's him falling over. And now I'm a sword. Now I'm a sword. Now I'm a sword. No longer a bird. Yay, I knew someone was going to quote that. Thank you. We witnessed the end of Tweeterman. He dies in Castle Crush and never comes back. really can't do anything once you're in here. Because you just get crushed when you get hit by the solid part of the wall again. I'm an egg. I am a spinning egg. I am a spinning egg of doom. I'm a dead egg. I never had spinning egg. That's a new one. That is definitely a new one. Dead bird. Dead bird. I was spider. I saw spider. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I placed the barrel. It placed the barrel inside the wall. That's useless to me. Oh, who? Oh, who were you? Who's that? Hmm. Oh, I can spin my hair while I'm getting transformed. Wonder if that could help us find some cool new glitches, knowing that we can twirl our hair. Because basically anything that you can do would be considered rare manipulation, and you know you could get something a cool result out of it. Oh, okay. That game was rubbing it in our face. It's like, you not only lost a life, but you lost the game. By the way, you all lost the game. I don't make the rules, sorry. I love game glitches. Oh, do you guys know how to glitch up Yoshi's Island? The Yoshi's Infinite Tongue glitch? Are you guys aware of the Infinite Tongue glitch? I think we've seen all Castle Crash's gonna offer us. What Sploosh said. Oh. We had a lot of corruption there. Egg. I know, I was hoping for an irregularity screen. It would be cool if we can get one, right? Oh my. That was a lot of green. Who's that? What Kong is that? That's Nightmare Kong. Where'd my barrel go? Hey. Let's bring it back down here. I'm trying different directions on the D-pad. No. So I gotta stop rewinding it so fast because I could get like one of those irregularity screens. And I'd be missing it because I'd be rewinding too fast. Now we just keep getting things like him. boy, he's turned into K. Rool for a second. Hold on. There he is. There's our boy K. Rool. He's all glitchy. Actually, that looks like it's like creepypasta fuel. Hi, Mr. Main. In the cartoon, he's known as Cub Rool. Huh, I did not know that. Which would be considered correct? Which is considered the canon pronunciation? Oh, God. Would be cool if we can get some more glitches. We're just getting the same ones. How about this? Oh, that's true. It might not be like that Clubba, but the boss one that you fight. I didn't even think of that. You get like one of two things down here. You get Freeze or you get Clubba. That cartoon was on the Fox Family Channel. I remember that channel. Remember about me being old? Dead bird. I want to get... Where'd he go? Alright. Maybe we can do some more glitches in the future with Castle Crush, but I want to show off one more game if I can remember the dang controls to what I'm doing. Cool, I can. Okay. Yosh. Where's the Yosh? Where's the Yosh? There's the Yosh. Do I have a save state for this? No, but I can do this. Alright. Let's go to... I guess the first level would be fine. See if I remember how to do this. So the infinite tongue glitch is a glitch you can do that makes his tongue extend infinitely in terms of, like, RAM is concerned. Because it just keeps growing and growing and growing, taking up room. I don't remember how to do it. I don't remember how to do it. I thought I had a save state for it. But I guess I doesn't. Stop! Jesus, I swear to... Stop it. IDK, lol. Oh, is this that glitch I did one time? You can, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so if you can survive long enough in the Bowser fight at the end, you start to see the tiling, you start to see the graphics screw up. But you have to be prepared for that, where, you're constantly getting hurt in this phase, so it's hard to stay on screen. Ah. You saw the beginning of it, though. You saw the beginning of it happen on my first attempt or so. See, there it is, starting to come out. That's the bottom. That brown thing, that's the bottom of Bowser's chin, but it's flipped 180 degrees. See? Hold on. How did I used to last forever in this glitch? Or was there like a safe spot to stay in or something? Maybe there was a safe spot. Stop it. Ah, I'm losing it. Alright, you guys get the idea. Ugh, how do you do that infinite? I might have to go on YouTube, check it out. Hold on. I'm gonna find it. Ah, is it? That was full volume. Here it's Sam. That's it. You use the middle ring. You have to use a dang old middle ring. That's right. Okay. Anyway, yeah, if you're good with flutter jumping and recovering Baby Mario, eventually the upside down image of Baby Bowser starts to like tile up, and it gets really freaky. Like you'll see like 4 quarter screen Bowsers upside down on one screen together. You gotta be really good with that flutter jumping though. Okay. So we gotta get an enemy in our mouth and pass through a middle ring. Now, as we pass through the middle ring, we gotta spit this thing out. Is there no middle ring in this one? Is there no middle ring? Okay, fine, we'll do a different level. No, no, stop it. Stop it. Shy Guys on stilts. Shy Stilts on Guys. Still Shies on Guys. I don't want a level I can barely see. Nope. Load, not create. Thank you. What's the dang level I'm thinking of? I don't know what dang old level I'm dang old. Thinking of dang it. Dang old. Let's just dang old do this level. Dang it. Just need an enemy in my mouth and a middle ring to pass through. That's it. Look at speedrunning Yoshi's Island here. There's a ring. Bye, Poochie. And there's no enemy here to put my... Okay. There's so many buttons on a Switch controller. Who decided that rewind and the menu need to be the same? Like, can we have one be one thing and one be the other thing? Like, you have to get rewind by holding it down, or how about we just press a different button, huh? Anyway. Oh, God. Oh, this level? My kingdom for a middle ring. That's so ear piercing. Oh my god. I can't find a level that's got the stupid example. What level is this? This looks like a level in World 1, but I can't identify it. I could do that one. Alright, we're going to World 4. Wait, was it World 4 that I'm thinking of? Or is it World 5 I'm thinking? No, it's not World 5. Ugh, it's bugging me, you guys. Let's try this level. Oh, this is legitimately getting annoying. I just want to find a good example. I need an enemy next to a middle ring. Why is that so hard to ask for? Now it's like I can't even find a middle ring. Alright, let's see if this will work. Oop, hold on. Okay. We got the glitch. There should be nothing in my mouth. Or null sprite, that's what I meant to say. There we go. Was the payoff worth it? I know what glitch you're thinking of. The one where you ground pound those little bridge thingies, yep. Oh, God. Turned up the TV volume and I regretted that so fast. Jesus freaking Christ. So it's like, once you have the null sprite in your mouth, you have to get hit while you're sticking your tongue out. It's like it doesn't always work or something. You know what the downside of this glitch is? You guys playing around with this glitch is you guys have to listen to that. Is it worth it, you guys? Is doing this glitch worth it? Because we have to hear it. I think you have to get hit when Mario's still on you. Did I say that out loud? Ugh. Great, I made it back for a little bit. I'm just catching up on the chat here. Oh yeah, that Castle Crush video, that was one of my more fun ones to put together because I really got to, you know, do some full scale editing with that. Like, you know, editing out all the fluff and doing all the cuts. There were a lot of cuts. So yeah, you have to get hit by an enemy with Mario on your back still. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's play around with this a little bit then. Oh, we reset. Yeah, that's a decent screenshot. We got the girl. I don't recall saying that. Sorry. So basically, Yoshi's tongue is glitching out infinitely long, like literally infinitely. And it just slowly eats and corrupts the world as it eats all the RAM that's available. It seems to reset the infinite tongue if I get hit by an enemy. Oh my. But you see, whenever I get hit... Oh, never mind. Yep. Oh, it went quiet. Yeah, whenever, Yoshi gets hit by something, if you see his tongue stick out really quick like now, and then he disappears from the screen, that's how you know the glitch is working. The fact that we got fuzzies in this level makes it better, too. That was funny because it was just like a hard cut. That's another decent screenshot. Oh, you guys saw that little flash there? Jump scare you so you could wake up? Okay, boo. Ooh, got him. Music is so stupid. Will it let me restart? Oh wow, there's no glitch. The game somehow recovered from that. Alright. Well, let's see what time it. Wow, it's late. Oh my. Alright, guys. I think this might be where we have to call it a night because it is getting late. And you know how that be. This dizzy music is like a great way to end this glitch stream. Yeah, so there'd be some glitches you could try at home. But yeah, on that note, it was a lot of fun hanging out with you guys, as always. And we will talk soon. By the way, glad you enjoyed the video. And don't worry, there's no drought of videos coming in. I have 3 more things I still have to post. So I still have a queue with stuff. So don't worry, we're good. We got content. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Bye.